Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Starfield at last. At last, it has released, and I have. Okay, I'm not gonna say I didn't watch any content for it. I did watch the start of a playthrough, and I did play the tutorial just to make sure the game ran fine. Now, I have it on ultra settings. It appears to be running fine. However, I had Amazon Prime Video on the second monitor and it stuttered. So, we are going to find out if I can actually run this game on Ultra and stream at the same time. Fingers crossed.
Seals are good. Oxygen's good. Just do what you did last time, and you're fine. Follow my one simple rule. Hella, what's my one simple rule?
Listen to Lynn. Boss lady knows best.
Exactly. Listen to me. Mining's just like any other job. Go steady, go safe, go home with a pocket full of credits at the end of the day.
Yeah, totally. It's just like, I work in the Star Dock. Except, with more cave-ins, lasers, and accidental dismemberment.
Very helpful. Thank you.
You're gonna be fine. Your first outing was solid. And, let's be honest, it ain't exactly astrophysics.
That's why I keep him around. Good pep talks.
Yeah, and the fact that I can pinpoint a helium deposit from 300 meters.
Not untrue. Shame we won't find any down here. But the metal deposits alone should pay for our own helium. Hell, after this, we'll have enough jump fuel to bounce from one end of the settled systems to the next.
Hey, more minerals, more money. And so the cycle repeats itself. Just no more unauthorized jumps in the house for room space, okay?
He's just a big baby. There are worse lives. You know, most Dusties don't even make it this far. I have a good feeling about you.
Group hug now or at the end of the shift?
One of these days, Hella, I am going to leave you behind.
Promises, promises.
Okay, time to pound some dirt.
How are we on time?
A little longer. Grab some samples?
Always. But not you. Check on Isabel. Make sure she eases up on the breach. I don't feel like getting buried alive today.
Roger that.
It seems to be running fine. Stream looks good. Excellent.
And never take that helmet off down here. Oxygen processors don't extend this far.
Okay. Wait, I can't access the menu yet. The inventory yet.
Know what I love about working in Freestock Collective space? Fewer reds. A job like this in the United Colonies? Huh. Dreams of red. Look at this one over here. Calvert! No! No. It's a laser, not a sledgehammer. Ease up! Benning, if you got paid per break, you'd be a millionaire. Let's go!
Okay.
What do we say, Dusty? You make your cut, you get position. Come on, pick it up. Troy, what's the yield?
Minimal at this point. Occasional glimmer, but it's weak.
What do you think? Stay the course?
No, ma'am. Juice ain't worth the squeeze.
Well, okay then. Let's call this one tapped. Why don't you move over to that big vein we looked at?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm going with mouse and keyboard for now. People have said this might be best played with controller. We'll see. I can switch, if anything else. Messing with the ship's power settings.
Grab a cutter and mine what you can. Metal deposits are in that cavern. I'll shout out when I need you.
Okay. I am not going in that cavern. I am going to mine out everything else that's over here first. As I was saying, handling the ship power thingy with the mouse and keyboard is a bit finicky. We'll see if I can get used to it. I don't know if controller uses the D-pad. Might be easier. Yeah, I'll be right there. I'm just doing stuff that I haven't been told to do. Where is the loot? Apparently this game also suffers from the age-old Bethesda issue of way too few carry capacity. Which kinda sucks, but it's not gonna prevent me from mining out everything I see. At least not in this initial stage. Later on I might become more discriminate. Give me all the ores. Yes, I see you, main quest, and I am ignoring you. Yeah, in a minute.
Now I hear this is the last dig. Just trying to get through my shift.
Mine.
How'd they sucker you to join? Fall for the fancy pamphlets?
Give me all of the ores.
What? I'm working.
Work.
Glad we're off this rock.
We have already mined over there, so let's go to where the game wants us to go.
Standard reading a clean break. Shut it down.
Let's go! Hella, get the readings.
Yeah, about that.
Problem?
Not if you consider a spike in gravity readings a problem.
I don't.
You don't?
What we're after, it'll read as an anomaly. That's what I was told anyway.
Okay, now you're starting to freak me out.
Don't like it either.
Another job. Come on.
More mining. Yeah, more resources. Mine. All mine. Is it clean? Appears to be. Hello there. Or must have more. Must have more ore. There you are. And you. Anyone else hiding? Nope. Okay. Let's get back to where the game wants us to be. Why are you still back there? I went ahead of
We're
you.
getting close, I think. Yeah, everything is just... Lynn, seriously, there's something really effed up about this.
Where is it, Hella?
Through there, I think.
Okay, you're up. Something goes wrong in there, we'll come get you.
Why would anything go wrong?
Would you shut up? Both of you do your jobs. Client is on his way.
Of course. Dangerous stuff, send in the rookie. Fucking hell. The fuck did I do to get the short straw in this? Yes, I'm the protagonist on the Bethesda game, that's what.
Still getting weird gravity readings. I guess that's a good thing. Just keep going.
Yeah, I'm sure weird readings is a good thing. What could possibly go wrong?
Do you see anything?
Nope, just weird floaty stuff. Totally normal. Sure, let's touch the strange-looking alien thingy. I'll have what he's having.
Hey, come on. Okay, take it easy. You were out cold. No physical damage. Mentally, the jury's still out.
The fuck do you
Know who
mean mentally
are?
the jury's still
You
out?
recruit for Argos extractors? Ring any bells? Any of this look familiar?
Last. Character creation. Fantastic. I already fiddled around on my test playthrough. So I mean, what kind of backstory do you have to be this guy? How fucked must life be that you, looking like this, end up in a mining operation? Okay, let's look at the presets. But I think I already know which one I'm gonna start with. Well, actually, so that one does look a little bit more closer to what I am. At least closer to what I was. Closer to what I was 8 years ago. Put on a lot of weight since then. Unfortunately. Okay, sure. Let's start off with this. Much faster. Okay, looks about right. Skin tone. I am more of an olive. Where's the olive skin tone? That's the one. Head shape is fine. Hair. Right now I kinda have it. Kinda keep it like this. Not as drastic of a fade though. What else we got? Yes, the The first half of the stream is going to be character creation. Used to have this kind of hair. And a little bit longer. Yeah, this I used to look like this. Okay. Sure, let's go with this one. Dark, almost black. Facial hair, same thing. But I want a full beard. Yes, thank you. The mustache is a bit much, but I'll take it. Okay, eye color. Darkest that you can go, which is this apparently. My eyes are a bit darker. I do realize I don't have to make him look like me. And he's not going to look like me at all, just some vibes. Eyebrows. Sure. Okay, looking fine. It's fine. The hair covers most of it anyways. Okay, fine. Okay. Beard kind of makes it hard to see what the hell is happening. What else? What else? What else? What else? Teeths. Yes, gold plated. No. Fuck that. Jawline. Again, can't see anything with the beard. Perfect. Means I don't have to care. Any jewelry? I don't know. Would we have any jewelry? What's our options? Personally, I don't wear anything. What would our character wear? Let's go with nothing. Dermesthetic. The hell does dermesthetic mean? I think it just means skin condition or something. Scars. You want a scar? Yeah, a scar probably fits the background that I'm thinking. That looks cool. It's very cool. Bit much. Okay, let's go with the Zuko Y. There you go. The should probably lack an eyebrow there, but it's fine. The hell is official form? No idea. Tattoos. I'm not really feeling tattoos. And that's pretty good. I'll accept it. Background. Now, I have a character in mind that I want to play, and you might guess from the title, I devised what I would think would be a Captain Malcolm Reynolds build. I mean, Mal Reynolds, yeah, more Mal Reynolds. You can also make it Han Solo or whatever. Scoundrel with a scoundrel with a heart of gold type character. So we're going with space scoundrel. Good, bad. What's it to say? Pistol certification, piloting, and persuasion. And for traits, again, I'm trying to make a Firefly Malcolm Reynolds from Firefly character. So I think the Freestar Collective would be, if I'm not mistaken, Freestar Collective is this game's um, this game's version of of the Outer Rim. I mean, yeah, the United Colonies is, at least from what I've seen, seems a lot more alliance. So brown shirts would fit more Freestar Collective. Now, I'm going to regret this choice. I am going to regret this, but wanted. This is going to come back to bite me in the ass. And Empath for the Heart of Gold part of the Scoundrel with the Heart of Gold. This should be fun. I am Pope. I am he. I do use he/him pronouns.
Almost forgot about your application. The one note I had on your file was troublemaker. Well, you got the sample.
Yeah.
Client's on his way. Then we all.
I promise I behave well.
You remember anything that happened?
It was incredible, like a dream or vision. What is that thing?
It's our payday, that's what. Sooner we get it off our hands, the sooner it isn't our problem anymore.
There was this light and music.
Huh. Well, you passed out, that's for sure. Everything else, probably just your brain playing tricks.
Yeah, I'm
Either
sure
way,
that's what it
we
is.
got what we were looking for.
All this trouble for that stupid thing? Huh, sure don't look like much.
Never mind what it looks like. It's worth more than this mine has pulled in all month. We'll be... Speak of the devil.
When eavesdrop.
Our constellation contact is on approach.
Wait, the Explorers group? I thought they were kind of a joke.
Not a joke. You're just too young to know better.
Hey, I'm just saying they got a reputation. Hell, I bet half the crew here doesn't even believe they really exist.
Half the crew doesn't believe Earth exists, but it's still there. Same with Constellation.
Yeah, but come on. Exploring space? Who does that anymore? Ain't the space we've already got complicated enough?
Not to them, apparently.
Not going there. That looks like plot.
All right.
And I want to steal, scavenge.
Around here somewhere. Not interested. Whatever it is.
What do we have
Lynn
here?
sure seems to like you. Guess she would know, being the boss and all.
Here. Nothing here.
Heller put
Mind if
that
I take
first
your
aid
sandwich?
seminar
Thank
to
you.
work on you, huh?
Hey, that was my sandwich.
It's mine now.
Yeah. You got somewhere else to be.
My sandwich now, motherfucker.
You're lucky. I've been some outfits that didn't even bother packing medical.
Argos usually ain't so good at picking sites. Oh, this time, like a miracle.
Oot. I'm not going to be picking up trash. I'm just going to pick up anything that might have some value.
Hey. Busy.
Didn't ask you. Ah, the nerve of some people. Crafting material. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Don't mind me, I'm just
Don't
stealing
get too used to
everything.
how easy this has been. Next dig might be toxic hazards or worse.
As I was saying, I'm just taking anything that's not bolted down and then coming back with the wrench.
I'm busy.
Didn't ask you.
Got anyone else to bother?
Fucking Ruth.
You alright? Need some coffee or something? Got a packet around here somewhere.
Ooh, coffee. It's fancy. Stealing all of the foods. Hope nobody here goes hungry. Give me all of the stuffs.
This has been a good run. You lucked out being picked up for this one.
Anything else here? Excuse me, I was using this. Stealing more like, but still. Ruth. Secret. Secret bathroom. War of the Worlds. Yeah, and this is just the... Apparently these are just actual books that exist in real life. Anything else? Nope. More stuff, please. I'm disappointed with the lack of stuff.
You got a few more digs to go before I feel like talking to you.
Didn't ask. Okay. Not gonna ask.
You think we'll be...
This is the personal log of Lynn's amazing right-hand man. That's me, Heller. Another day, another giant rock. The rock currently in question is Vectera, which is... it's a moon. It's in space. It's got ore, like the last 100. Unless you're me and can appreciate the beautiful distinctions between neodymium, vanadium, and iridium. I love these clowns, but most of them can't tell iron from lead.
Done here soon.
Well, hello,
I hear this is
Mirday.
the
How are
last
you
dig.
doing? Okay, more stuff. More stuff to steal. I mean, reappropriate. No steal. Look over there while I take your book. Mining suit maintenance. If all hazards exist, you'll find yourself easily forgetting about CO2 buildup in your respirator. It's a huge mistake. Even a small amount of CO2 is going to add up over the course of your day, sapping just a little bit of life of you when you need it. Running is harder, swinging that cutter around takes more huff, at least one more huff, than you want, and then a tunnel collapses. You want to be moving as fast and across as long a distance as possible. Invest in a good helmet, trust me. Rest of chapter continues to recite the importance of quality equipment.
Oh, sure. Just take my stuff. All yours.
It's mine now. Okay. If it doesn't have a description, I'm assuming it's not a It's not going to be used in crafting.
Glad when we're off this rock.
Open door. Where is the stuffs? Give me more stuffs.
Personal log. Heller, Argos Extractors. I figured Vectera for your standard moon. Looks like I was misinformed. Lynn just filled me in on what we're really doing here. Looks like Lynn's got another, what's the word she used? Discreet contract with that Barrett guy. He says there's something special here, and he's paying top dollar for us to find it, rip it out, and deliver it, no questions asked. I have, of course, been honoring this arrangement by asking Lynn a ton of questions. She's playing it close to her sweaty old vest, as usual. But a guy does have to wonder, what the hell does special even mean in this case? We're on a moon, in the middle of nowhere. Either this guy wants to make jewelry from some rare space diamonds, or there's some kind of ancient alien death weapon buried here. If it's diamonds, I'm totally stealing one to give to Jennifer, or Carlos, or Naya. And if it's a death weapon, I get to shoot it first. Those are my terms.
Looks like Heller's a bi-poly motherfucker. Awesome. And shares my affection of taking anything that's not bolted down. Okay. It appears that I have looted all that I could. Okay, fine. I'll progress.
All right, Dusty. Airlock. Put your helmet on.
Now I can go here. Helmet, equip, and hide helmet in breathable areas, please. Thank you. Ready. Loot more stuff. Gun. I have gun. Speaking of I have gun, I want to put gun in quick. Sure. Yep, that sounds about right. Anything else? Birdie ship!
Come on.
Nope. No meet with nah, fine. Meet with client. Can't miss dialogue. I want to loot. I will have an opportunity to loot afterwards.
Barrett?
Man,
Been a long time.
Robot.
Yes, it has. That mine on Bendy, right?
Kazal. Hellhole. Like this place. Rare mineral contract. Your tastes are a bit more sophisticated now, huh?
So, you found something?
Right here. The new guy found it.
That right. And everything went cool? Just like grabbing those minerals on Bendy?
Kazal. And no Barrett. Not cool. He passed out after the extraction. Woke up saying all kinds of nonsense.
Is that right, cowboy? Went on a trip, huh?
You call it that?
That fun, huh? Not the most gentle push into the great mysteries of space, but hey, been there.
Look, just hand over the credits, and I'll be happy to never see this thing, or you, ever again.
That's why I like you, Lynn. All business.
Barrett, the scanners on the frontier are reporting a ship coming in hot from orbit.
Uh-oh.
I really thought I lost them.
Barrett?
I am smart. Yes, yes. All according to plan. Oh, no, 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 nope. Stay away. Nope, no melee. Stay away. Oh no! My friend is dead. Sad. Next one. Dead. Loot all of the bodies. It would be rude not to. Okay, what else is here? Anything? Ah, just a big load of nothing. Still, bodies to loot.
Can't believe the Crimson Fleet hit us. You in one piece? Good. Me? I was just passed out as soon as my heart stopped racing.
Or loot. A lot of people died. Okay. Now to finish decking myself out with weapons. You go there. You go there. What is you? X. X is cooler. Okay, knife is cool. X is cooler.
Of course Barrett was being followed. Every time.
Now that was some fine work under pressure. You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions? You're coming with me to Constellation. You're part of this now.
Comes to who now?
You ever stare up at the stars at night wondering what's out there? Well, that's us. That's where we go.
And as for this. If they can tell me what this artifact of yours is, I'm in.
Marvelous.
Oh no, Barrett. No. You think you're just going to take off after the mess you caused?
All right. I guess I did just put you all on the Crimson Fleet hit list. How about I stay and I send your Dusty here in my place? I know, but he's not some miner anymore, Lynn. Soon as he touched that rock, something changed. Don't tell me you can't feel it.
Yes, I became the protagonist.
It's a deal. Get out of here, Dusty. You're on to bigger things.
What about the mine? Don't you need me?
Now that we've been attacked, we've got to pack up and move on. Argos will come for the rest of us. You get going.
Thanks for everything, Lynn.
Just go. Before I say something I regret.
Well, now that that's settled. Vasco, get him to the lodge. No deviations unless absolutely necessary, okay? Protocol Indigo.
Indigo. Again. Very well.
Oh, and hey, take this. You'll find it very useful out there. and it even tells the time.
Fancy watch.
Hey, look at that. The watch fits you perfectly. Now, questions?
Why send me? Shouldn't you go?
Come on. You really not at all curious about that light and music show you experienced? Why it only affected you? Because if you didn't notice, we've all been handling it since with no problem. The way I see it, Constellation needs that artifact, but they also need you. This mystery is only getting bigger each step we take, and you're part of it now.
You're giving me your ship?
Technically, it's not even mine. Consider it a loan.
No, it's mine now.
Bosco will keep you on course. Besides, I'm making an exception since you can tell Constellation about that vision you had.
That's too late. It's my ship now. Who are you? What the hell is Constellation?
See, that's the problem with the settled systems. Too easy to take everything for granted. While everyone else is busy playing politics, we're the ones braving the unknown, charting the vastness of space. Without us, the galaxy is just a big room with the lights turned out.
What exactly did we dig up?
That, my friend, is the million-credit question. And Constellation can find the answer. With your help.
Can they? Why was the Crimson Fleet after you?
They're just following the loot, like pirates do. And I have something of a reputation as a loot collector. And Vasco, don't let him break my ship.
My ship now.
We're still in one. Hey,
Bye,
I
Heller.
don't know how you kept your cool back there.
It appears you are the new captain of the Frontier.
Hey, fuck yeah. My ship now. But here's the thing. What the fuck is Indigo Protocol and how often does he use it for Vasco to be again?
Captain,
Yep.
I assume you know how to fly a Class A starship. As Barrett likes to say, it's as easy as learning to ride a bike.
Of course I do.
Attempt to boost the shields, just in case there are any difficulties.
Oh, there you. Of course I know how to pilot. Foot, 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 foot. Foot, foot, foot. Wait. I'm gonna leave that there, just so it doesn't ruin the look. That as well. Can't sell everything that's not bolted down. So our home has to look pretty. Coffee mug.
You know the drill, Vasco. Protocol Indigo means no deviations, no distractions, no dalliances. In short, no fun.
Ooh, I want fun.
As strictly defined by Sarah, said deviations, distractions, and dalliances are completely necessary in getting this fine vessel, the Discovery-class Starship Frontier, back home in one piece. I guess I'm still technically borrowing it from Constellation, even if I have no intention of actually giving it back.
And I have no intention of giving it back to you to give it back. Toilets.
Well, hey there, irate pirates. Looks like you finally did it. Boarded my ship, scrapped my bot, ripped those beautiful brown eyes out of my adorably cherubic face. And then you discovered the guy you had pegged as a treasure hunter doesn't actually have any treasure. Not anymore. It's true. I may have had a pricey trinket or two when I evaded your sorry asses at Kumazi, but brother had to buy fuel. So you get nothing, except my ghost. Because I am gonna haunt your asses till the end of your days. Which, for a Crimson Fleet pirate, is about, what, another week?
To be true, fuel is expensive. Nice. Another real book. I'm not going to read everything out loud. It would get tedious after a while. Okay, let's dump everything I don't want into here, shall we? This I think I'm gonna sell. Fine, books I'll keep. So I'll keep resources. I definitely want to dump. Miscellaneous. Nope. And that is all for now. Let us take this beauty up, shall we?
Shields ready. The rest is up to you.
I'll be fine. Who needs shields? The fact that you can't go from ground to atmosphere without a loading screen is kind of disappointing, not gonna lie. That the space travel is just fast travel.
We are in orbit. It might be wise to test all controls and systems to ensure they are not on the verge of catastrophic failure. I can step you through the entire process, or if you're already an experienced pilot, just power up all the systems, and we'll be on our way.
Okay. WASD to allocate power. Yes, I do know how this works, so skip the tutorial. I already played through the tutorial.
You've proven an
Let's
adequate pilot.
take
Are
out.
you familiar with ship combat tactics? Because that's
Whoop.
a Crimson Fleet ship bringing its weapons to victory.
Hello.
We will need to disable their shields. Laser-based weaponry is particularly effective.
Die.
If you can keep the enemy ship centered on the HUD, we can lock in to fire a homing missile. The enemy shields are down, Captain. Ballistic weaponry excels at damaging the hull once
Bye-bye.
shields are offline. Congratulations on surviving your first Starship assault, Captain. We should search the wreckage for spare parts and other salvage. You will need to fly close to it before we can access the remains.
Already salvaged. Already done. Did I? My sequence broke. Back. Please tell me. Please tell me I didn't sequence break that badly. Seriously?
Two more Crimson
Oh,
Fleet
okay.
ships are jumping into our location, Captain.
It would be annoying if I was actually stuck at that. Whee! Come at me. Come here, motherfucker.
Ramps down, do or die. Aren't you from that explorer's crew? Don't they teach you to fly?
Hey! Was Ruth? I fly awesomely. Fly better than you. Clearly.
You're mine.
And
The
die.
amount of Crimson Fleet hostility has been far more than anticipated. At this rate, the odds of continual assault from their ships are high enough to jeopardize our mission. In short, they are after the frontier and will not stop. We will need to deal with the local Crimson Fleet captain. A recent scan indicates an abandoned facility on the nearby moon of Crete, a perfect staging area for pirates.
Sounds like a deviation. Yeah, apparently this is what traveling is. You don't actually spool off the FTL, point at the thing, and go. Just a loading screen. Disappointing.
We have arrived in orbit. The abandoned facility with our Crimson Fleet captain is on the surface.
And I couldn't just land from the other map. I had to do 2 loading screens. Which again, annoying.
I'll follow you from here on out, Captain.
Yeah, not alone. No, I won't exit ship. I'll do it the hard way. Because it's cooler. Come on, Vasco. Got a planet to explore. Don't I gather it? More exploring. Doop-de-doop-de-doo. Yeah, I know. Deal with Crimson Fleet Captain. We have time. It's fine. How can I carry around lead? I'm not that much of an idiot. %50 scanned. Silver. That I will harvest. That sounds like it's valuable. Stream heat. Okay, that's not too close to that. Okay, I'm not gonna harvest lead. Just wanna lug it around. Lots and lots of lead. Okay, let's get down here. Until I actually need resources, I'm only gonna harvest shit that sounds valuable. There's water here. This plant could sustain life. Not a lot of gravity, apparently. Whee! Give me microgravity and expect me not to jump around? Okay, where else can I explore? More silver. Beasties! Kill! For science! I'm killing you for science! Poor animals.
The enemy has dropped out of our view. I am detecting the enemy once more. It is a shame exploration requires so much.
It's running away. Let's not bug it anymore. Okay, that has been explored already. Stop! Stop killing the animal. I said we were gonna be nice to it. What do we have here? Whole bunch of nothingness. Okay, let's attempt peaceful contact. I said peaceful contact, motherfucker. For fuck's sake. I admit, I shot first. Still. I was attempting to be peaceful this time. Just because I killed your sister doesn't mean you get to attack me. Wait, we are getting far away from the objective. Let's get back on track, shall we? I'm gonna pick up lead. Seems like a silver deposit. Interesting. Probably best to switch from Explorer mode to Shooty mode. Now that we're approaching the pirates.
The Crimson Fleet is a confederation of smaller, independent pirate crews, all flying under the same banner. They are typically unscrupulous and violent.
It's very quiet. Too quiet. Okay, I'm gonna mine the silver. I have to. He needs it. Needs to mine the precious. Come on, devs. To be the perfect way, the perfect place to hide scavengeables. Whole lot of trash. Whole lot of loading screens. I didn't want to. Thought there was something written on the note. I do not want to pick up notepad. Drop the notepad, thank you. Of course, I'm gonna take the board games. Minder, run! With empty packaging? Fuck's sake. It's even worse than trash. It's even worse than trash items, it's actual trash. Why would you even make that pick upable? Ooh, gold. Sell.
Curious, these are United Colonies markings, but we
How naughty of them. Ah. Weird. Can scan? I cannot scan the weird Goa wolf looking motherfucker. Got a lot of loot over here. That looks valuable. Soil box. Also looks valuable. I am no, stop picking up trash. Stop picking up trash items. Once I start, I cannot stop. It's very empty. There was supposed to be some pirates over here. Maybe they all left in the ship. Oh, they did seem to. They do seem to have looted the place of anything valuable. Unfortunately, nothing left for me. Ooh, sound. Sounds like pirates. Right now I'm assuming that anything that's inside of those containers is valuable, so I'm picking that up without even looking at it. It might not be the wisest of moves. Hello there. Hello, friends. I brought a present. Come here. Present for you. It's a lot of lead. Shoot the jetpack and they'll die just like a grunt from Halo. The fuck are you doing? Don't sit down. And why have I taken off my helmet? Why is there a light? I realize that I'm technically still wearing my helmet. But the fact that it looks like there's a light coming from my forehead now. I have a magical light emitting forehead. You've heard of LED? Now get ready for LEFH, light emitting foreheads. Available now at your gene splicing clinics. I'm sure toilet milk is fine for consumption, right? Why wouldn't it be? Reload time not great.
The terror morphe's loose. I repeat, the terror morphe's loose. Do not engage.
I do not like the sound of that.
Oh man, that was the best. Classic United Colony. Put something in a cage until it kills you.
Oh, Egmont, desk assistant. Why do you have two? Can't believe it, I got a posting. United Colony Xenowarfare Division is now official. I can't even imagine the amount of red tape they had to cut through at MAST, but it's long overdue, and I get to be a part of it from the ground up. My official title will be Associate Xenobiology Technician, and I ship out in 3 days. Amanda is upset, but I assured her I'll have plenty of leave and will be back in New Atlantis all the time. I'm still not sure where I'm going, definitely somewhere in United Colony space. Yeah, definitely. Guess I'll find out when I get there. Yes, every personal logs from Hayden Way. We got our first extraterrestrial candidate today, what appeared to be an alien form of Leucaige venusta, whatever the fuck that means. Essentially a giant spider. Oh, me no likey. Michelson is in full protective gear, attempted to attach the neural control interface. Our security detail is still trying to remove him from the cocoon. No good. No good, poor Michelson. And we had no choice but to put down the creature. With fire, I hope. A minor setback, none of us expected success on the first try. I heard Dr. Paulson tell the others that the detachment of United Colonies Marines is scheduled to deliver another creature next Thursday. I'm not sure how they managed it, but the UC Marines actually... You said managed twice. People at Bethesda, try using different words. I should manage to bring us an Ashta. It's not that the Ashta is a terrifying beast, a natural predator. Those are both exceptional and wonderful qualities. Yeah, wonderful. It's that the Ashta is native to the planet Aquila in the Cheyenne system. Aquila home to Aquila City, capital of the Freestar Collective. Ah, went a little bit far into the territory, did we? Leave it to a group of ground pounders to grab a candidate right from the enemy's backyard. But it does beg the question, have Freestar Collective scientists managed to weaponize their greatest natural predator? If so, our timetable just got accelerated. Any fears that our Freestar Collective counterparts have managed to weaponize the Ashta have been completely dispelled. After the Michelson debacle, we determined that the NCI should only be attached under full sedation, so that wasn't an issue. The problem started immediately afterward. The Ashta proved incredibly resistant to synchronization, and we never achieved control fidelity beyond 47%. Dr. Chen's arm was nearly ripped off 5 minutes into the first trial. In short, the Ashta simply can't be controlled, if not by us, then certainly not by the Freestar Collective. Dr. Paulson has been in touch with Colonel Kazarov. Looks like the Marines will have another species collected and dropped off by this time next week. Another creature, another failure. No fault of the UC ground pounders. We wanted a predator, and they delivered. These things were so alien, Paulson had a difficult time deciding on a designation. We opted for Reptans Venenum. Venenum, or whatever. Shame we could properly sync the NCI. These things would have been spectacular, especially the poison. Marines dropped another few specimens off this morning, totally unscheduled. Best way to describe them, they're arthropods, the alien equivalent of Homarus gammarus, basically giant space lobsters. Space lobsters! Very promising giant space lobsters. I'm not entirely sure where the UC grunts found these particular test subjects. Some godforsaken backwater rock, I imagine. After the third or fourth unsuccessful trial, I stopped asking. None of those earlier species could be controlled with any reliability. As noted in my earlier logs, their natural aggressiveness made them effective weapons but a bullet is less than useless in the gun if the gun keeps turning itself on the shooter. But these new creatures possess a perfect natural disposition, non-aggressive, even docile, yet capable of defending themselves with deadly efficiency when threatened. And when they do go on the attack, they are terrifying. So we'll see. We're moving, packing up shop and transitioning the entire operation. It's happened so fast, my head is spinning. The work on the arthropods has been so successful, we're actually relocating to their homeworld. We'll have an unlimited supply of creatures for the Xenowarfare division. I've been named Senior Xenobiologist. That means I'll be running the entire facility. My first instinct was to tell Amanda. I'm still not used to her not being there. I'll give Mickelson credit. The guy really went to bat for me. He let the mass brass know that it was my work turning the neural control interface that was instrumental in controlling the arthropod. I guess Paulson is being forced to retire. Good riddance. Yes, the United Colonies have been doing some very interesting research. Okay, nothing that I can loot under there. I have to have left valuables. Where is the valuables? Sure, that's valuable. Ish. I have picked up things that are more heavy and way less, so short deck of cards seems fine. What else can we find? Oh, great! A picklocking minigame. Lockpicking minigame. That is not... undo. It's not what I was trying to do. Okay. Okay, so this can't be here then. There. No. Huh. Where are you supposed to go? There. Maybe not here. I did it. That was harder than expected. Wait, what was that? Rare laser pistol. Don't mind if I do. You're now my primary weapon. Oh, the Digipiac. Okay. What else do we have? Where are you hiding the loot? Rendell, what are you and how do you compare to the Maelstrom? Lower damage, higher accuracy, lower range. This looks nice. Weird, but nice. Okay, I'm gonna keep the Maelstrom for now. Do you need a... It is serving as my long-range weapon. So... switching it for something with less range does not sound like the best of ideas. Hello there. Not a fan of health bars. If I land a headshot, I expect you to die. Especially if it's several headshots from automatic fire. Also, we're not in a vacuum. This is pressurized. Did you not hear me shoot at your friends? And I'm out of ammo. Come here. All of you is dead. That scientist does not look good. A lot of money though. He clearly doesn't need it. Thank you for the credits. Ooh. Laser rifle. I like. Okay. So. It's 36 range. Uses energy. Where's the laser rifle? There it is. Equinox. Favorite. Replace the Maelstrom since we're out of ammo. But the pistol actually does more damage, so we'll keep it around. Must resist picking up the trash. Just gonna land in the next planet with a shit ton of microscopes to sell. Yeah, I got this from a truck. Space truck. Fell off a space truck. That's the one. Not sure corpse eggs are that healthy to eat, but gonna take it anyways. Running well. Oh fuck, I'm encumbered again? I'm encumbered already? Shit. Let's go.
Captain, Protocol Indigo dictates that I am to return to the Lodge with no deviations. We are here to stop the Crimson Fleet from pursuit. Nothing more.
We are here to loot, Vasco.
Allow me to assist you with carrying your items.
You are sworn to carry my burdens. My burdens. Inventory. Okay. Ran out of O2. The fuck do you mean I ran out of O2? Did I give Vasco my...
There is room
What
in
did I
my
give Vasco that I
storage
wasn't
hold
supposed to?
for further items.
The backpack, of course. Thought I made a mistake there. Better thermal, less airborne. I have no idea what less airborne means. Did I actually equip the backpack? Oh, I gave the
Carrying
backpack to Vasco
objects
again.
is one of my
Fuck's sake.
simplest and most useful protocols.
Do not give the backpack to Vasco. Equip the backpack. Thank you. Throwables. Keep those. Thank you very much. Miscellaneous. Give those to Vasco as well. You can be dropped. Nah. Give it all to Vasco. Nope. Give the DJ pick to me, please. Now to continue looting. Pharmaceutical lab. Interesting. Craft bandages from fiber and sealant. Don't need them right now, but that's good to know. Anything else over here? There's something down there, which I did not loot. Throwing all the trash around. Whoa. This does not look nice. Something got out of there and it was no good. Yeah, I don't like the way this shit looks. Where's the wee room that I skipped from looting? That's my suit. But I saw something valuable. Here, here we are. Another pet shop. My staff and I just arrived this morning, and I am not surprised to find the facility completely operational. As usual, the United Colonies spared no expense. It's all very exciting, inspirational, knowing you have the full support of the decision makers. I have to admit, I was surprised to learn that the lab is a closely guarded secret located in Freestar Collective space, no less, but we go where the work takes us. Xenowarfare is the evolution of armed ground conflict. We know it, and the Freestar Collective surely knows it as well. Forget what the calendar says, this is 1942 all over again. We may as well be the Manhattan Project. Calm your tits there, mate. Racing to create a game changer before the other side. So, to that effect, I am overjoyed to officially announce Project Pet Shop Phase 1 is a go. The arthropods are, in a word, incredible. Calm, easy to work with, and they even allow themselves to be fitted with the NCIs without much trouble. Synchronization has thus far been nearly instantaneous, and their control fidelity has remained in the 95 to 97% range. They've passed all environmental survivability tests as well hot, cold, low, or no oxygen. I'm pretty sure these things could operate effectively in any environment. Most promising is how they've already integrated with the Red Devils who have joined us for a period of extended training. After all, they'll be leading the creatures into combat, so it's critical they establish a war bond. After months of testing a variety of extraterrestrial species, I am overjoyed to report that we have finally found a species that will serve as the backbone of the United Colonies Xenowarfare Division. Didn't we already read this? The arthropods are everything we hope for and more. Imagine a pack of alien beasts suited for any terrain, capable of instantly obeying any command. I have designated these beasts Obedientes Pes, but we just call them stalkers. I think it may finally be time to crack open that bottle of Chateau Avignon 2170. The Red Devil's progress with the Stalkers has been nothing less than amazing. Now I see why you're so highly regarded in UC military circles. None of the rah-rah bullshit you see with the regular currents. These are focused professionals. After another week of training here in the pet shop, I'm confident they'll be ready for a live test in the field. Michelson suggests I contact Colonel Kazarov and find out where his Marines grabbed that spider from the early trials. He wants his comeuppance, but then it would make for a good trial. You're playing with shit that you do not understand. New gun. Not as good as my current gun. Onwards we go. Well, first, before we kill the captain, let's go about him.
It is not my primary function.
Who is this Crimson Fleet captain after Barrett?
I have often asked Barrett that same question at various times, and about various individuals that wanted to cause us harm. The most likely answer is that Barrett personally insulted him, typically by continuing to live, usually after escaping from certain death, and often with an object multiple people wanted.
Oh, fantastic. So, who are you in Barrett? What's Constellation?
Constellation is an explorers society founded over 50 years ago with the mission of seeking out the unknown. Members often engage in expeditions in small groups, typically 1 or 2 people, or like Barrett and myself, 1 person and 1 robot. The membership is intentionally limited and small. Should you join Constellation yourself, you will be the 10th active member.
Exclusive club. Why is Barrett trusting me with his ship?
Barrett would say that billions of years ago, we were all one with the cosmos, so technically you have known each other forever. But the more practical answer is likely that he needs you. The number of known people who have been affected by the artifacts is now 2. Without your investment in Constellation's mission, he may never know more about the experience you both share. So he is showing you trust in order to gain your support.
Well, it's not his ship anymore, it's mine. Hey. Been here, I believe.
I could jump on school. Hold them up here while Brogan sets up on the roof. I'm on it. No one's
I'm here, motherfucker.
Open fire!
Where are you? I'm here. Health is low. Time to gobble down 10 cheese wheels. Give me just food, please. Source 5 health. Of course, the apple is square. Ah, spiced worms, my favorite. Sure, let's drink the bathroom milk. What could possibly go wrong? These food items restore incredibly small amounts of health. %4 health second for 10 seconds. That sounds good. No. Dead. Out of ammo again. God damn it.
Barrett and the Crimson, I am ready to commence a trade.
Encumbered again. Vasco, I need you to carry more shit. Okay. Some of the weapons I'm not using. Carrying 5 Grendel rifles. That better be worth something. Seven maelstroms also better be worth something. And sure, that's weight off my back, so that I can put more weight on my back. Rare laser pistol. Is it better or worse than the rare laser pistol I already have? Worse. I need to stop grabbing trash. That's what gets you. Okay, nothing here. It's very rude of the pirates to attack me before I had a chance to loot this place. Okay, let's start with you. Can't be there. Okay, you have to be there, I think. Okay. There you go. Warlords. We are at war. By establishing the colony of Vesta, the Three-Star Collective have forced the UC's hand. The unmitigated gall of thinking they could establish control over a fourth-star system. Such a flagrant violation of the Treaty of Narion. You have a bioweapons facility in their territory. Who the fuck are you playing at? Our diplomats tried to resolve this peacefully, but the Council of Governors wouldn't listen to reason. Apparently, they claimed that Vesta was not a colony, but rather just an insignificant farming outpost. Nice try. By all accounts, the Red Devils and Stalkers worked in perfect unison, and the results were everything we could have hoped for. No Red Devil or Stalker casualties. Vesta's defenders were apparently taken by complete surprise, which greatly contributed to their fatality rate, 93%. This is a great day for the Red Devils, a great day for the United Colonies, and a great day for Xeno-warfare. Note, no, it's not lost on me that this classified facility is actually located in Freestar Collective space, so goes the great game. Ah, yeah. We can do it, just as long as they don't. It's finally time. After a number of successful missions with the Red Devils, the Stalkers have proven to be exactly the weapons we have hoped for. So it's time to expand our operations. MAST has finally approved the next stage of this facility's operations. Project Pet Shop Phase 2 will now commence. We've officially stopped work on the Stalkers. There are enough creatures in the field to serve the Red Devils, who haven't been here to train in over a year. If they need more, we can easily gather some from the planet and fit them with NCIs. But at this point, our focus is in Phase 2. Though to settle systems from civilized worlds to backward bush towns, throughout the settled systems, pilots have had to deal with the nuisance known commonly as the heat leash. As my own unpleasant experience 4 years ago at the New Atlantis spaceport, my transport was delayed while the deck crew removed a few of these filthy little things from the aft thrusters. They're attracted to heat, feed off it through some endothermic process, so thrusters are the perfect place for them to hide. They can take a full afterburner burst with no ill effects on the heat leashers, that is. The ship with an infestation can generally expect a 3 to 5% drop in thruster efficiency. Working with the heat leashes has been interesting, if not entirely satisfying. We have 11 of them in the lab, and by all accounts they're completely innocuous, save for their hit siphoning properties. But what if there were a way to weaponize them, perhaps artificially enhance their heat siphoning, to completely and instantly disable a ship? Or even better, to somehow reverse the process so that they transfer their own heat into that ship. Someday, today I feel we lack the means to do either. Fucking mad scientists. Okay, more hacking. Okay, I think you have to be here. So you have to be here. So you are there and you are there. Okay. More credits. Fantastic. What's inside this fridge? Thing of value. That's the thing. When I wanted to try and solo this to do stealth, because just like Skyrim, you cannot stealth. Apparently, it's very hard to stealth with a fucking companion. Or I imagine it would be. I don't have enough experience to make that assessment right now. But I'm carrying so many gubbins. Visit the London landmark on Earth. Huh, I can actually visit Earth? Interesting. And I got that from Oliver Twist, of all things. And note how it said London is a landmark, not a city. Much like London today. He laughs as if his own hometown hasn't also been gentrified to hell, making it impossible to afford to live in it. Okay, up we go. Oh look, the mad scientist himself, Hayden Wynn.
It's loose. The terramorph is loose. We can't stop it. When we tried to sync with the neural control interface, it just completely flipped out. Broke through its containment chamber like it was made out of paper. It killed Michelson, Cobb, and Sumatri in all of 1 minute. I'm not even sure where it is now. It took off deeper into the facility. A security detail went in after it, but good friggin' luck. When I know it's safe, I'm going to make a run for the comm relay. Try to call in the cavalry. This is Hayden Wynn, lead xenobiologist. Wishing he had gone to dentist school like his parents wanted.
Probably best. Now you get fucked. Okay, what exactly happened? Thanks to UC Marines, we now have the second piece of the puzzle, a fully grown alpha predator. According to my research, a group of astrogeologists made first contact nearly 100 years ago, on some remote moon. The creature didn't appear to be indigenous and was alone. There's currently no record of how it got there, so it was sheer cosmic chance that the astrogeologists found it, or rather, it found them. Scientists were quick to categorize it Oxysio Machina, roughly killing machine. The UC Marines tasked with uh, taking it down chose a simpler name, Terrormorph. I read the official record once. Of the 8-person squad, only 2 of the grunts survived, and one of those lost a leg. Such an exciting time to be in Xeno warfare. Ah, yes. Because that certainly sounds like the type of creature that you want to be fucking around with the brain of. Today we fit the Terramorph with the NCI. If our experience with when the grunts first dropped off the creature is any indication, our sedation window will be around 15 minutes. We better make them count. Oh, looks like it went fantastically to you, didn't it, Hayden? use a pick too. Okay. So far, so good. And I fucked it up. Spent a lot of digibits on that one. Did not go great. This has to be here. Let's try this then. There you go. Lost pretty much all my digibits though. It's not great. Ooh, deep mining space helmet. It's like the same as I already have, but still.
I'm detecting a safe nearby. We could make use of whatever is inside, provided you had some digipicks and a disregard for personal property rights.
I like the way you think, Vasco.
You're dead. We're all dead. The comms relay has been trashed. The whole room is trashed. We can't call for help. I can hear the terror morph roaring somewhere. And more people screaming.
Sucks to suck, I guess. Shouldn't have played around with forces you do not understand. It was clearly for there. Make this here. And this here. Optional unlock the safe. Of course I'm gonna unlock the safe. You've been seeing me play. What would you expect me to do? Is there any realm where I do not unlock the safe? Thing here. Ooh, shattering ripshank. That sounds fancy.
You gotta be kidding me. The Frontier has a new captain? You working with Barrett, or did you pry the ship keys out of his cold, dead hands?
What's the problem with Barrett anyway?
We don't have a problem with Barrett. We want that ship, the Frontier. If you're the captain of it now, that means we're after you.
With Constellation, you'd need to stop attacking our ship.
Oh, no. You see, maybe your colleague Barrett didn't tell you, but there's a bit of a legend surrounding that ship. That Constellation keeps treasure hidden in the cargo bays, the loot from 100 planets, and it's going to be ours.
That statement is partially correct. The Frontier has been to many planets and moons, but the only things held in the cargo bays are spare parts, dust, desiccated food particles, and a variety of species of ant.
I don't care what kind of lies Barrett programmed that robot to say. We're taking that ship.
Mate, if there was any treasure, it was mine. You're not taking shit. Unfortunately, there is no treasure. Cut your losses before any more people get hurt.
You're not talking us out of this score.
If you want to trade ships, that sounds good to me. Frontier creaks when it turns anyway.
I'm not falling for that. Your
Shit.
ship is loaded, and we want it.
Just take a moment to count how much you've already lost. Don't want to lose more.
I'm getting that ship. Stop trying to confuse me.
This is not going. I just made it past your entire crew. You really want to try your luck against me?
That's, not a bad point.
It worked.
Can't believe this. There isn't any treasure? We've been trailing that old Constellation ship for nothing? Get out of here. Take your robot and your ship and get out of here. I see you all again, you're dead.
We should now be free to travel to Constellation's headquarters without Crimson Fleet interference.
On one hand, he was wearing some fancy armor that I definitely wanted to loot off him. On the other hand, I wanted to level up my persuasion skill. Let's explore. Never know when you're gonna find loot.
Get out of here. No treasure. Everything to do with Barrett turns into a mess.
You have a name. I wonder if we'll see you again. Okay. Nothing here, it appears. Let's get back to the Constellation, shall we? Oh, I can fast travel from the scanner? Fancy.
Captain, to reach the lodge, we must jump to the planet Jemison in the Alpha Centauri system, and then land in the city of New Atlantis. Do not worry, this will all become second nature before too long.
Okie dokie. New Atlantis. Let's see how the wanted traits treats us when we get to New Atlantis. Okay. Alpha Centauri, you said. Jump. Okay, F2. Let's power down the weapons. Power up grab drive. Fortunately, we got to power down the weapons and power up the grab drive.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
I did nothing.
Scan complete. No contraband detected. You are
Of
clear
course.
for landing at New Atlantis.
Why would there be contraband? I'm not wanted for anything. I am innocent. I did nothing. Yeah, we get to power down the weapons, power up the grav drive to get a loading screen. Seems like a waste. But now that I think about it, we have a skill point to spend. What do I want to go with? Physical. Stealth meter, obviously. Give me the stealth option to stealth. Of course, I have to stealth. Now, let's remove the random gubbins that we want to sell from our ship storage. Well, let's store the ship we don't want to sell. Okay, all of this is stuff we want to sell. Now, in the frontier, there's only resources, so
will be compromised by
that's
carrying
perfect.
so many items.
It's fine, Vasco.
Hey, Bosco. What? No Barrett? Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again?
Your memory is uncanny.
Okay.
Captain, Constellation, how may I be of
Load up
service?
Vasco, because this game has the brilliant idea of making over-encumbrance work by harming your health when you are over-encumbered. Which is just brilliant, isn't it? What else? Basic boost pack. It does give me a jetpack, so we're gonna go with that. This to Vasco. Vasco can't carry anymore. Shit. So can't carry anymore. Well, guess we better find a store fast.
And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Thanks. Where exactly is that thing?
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Yeah, about this security checkpoint. Let's see what
sure you can find
ships
something you
we
like.
can dream about. That's cool. Does look very, very nice. Speak. Big ship. Frontier is me ship. Okay. I don't need repairs right now. I don't think. Where can I go if I need more crew?
I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Thank you very
Everything
much.
looks good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Services. Trade Authority. Sell. Yes, please. Vasco, come here.
The lodge is here in the city. Do you require assistance with your items?
Yes, give me all of my shit, please. At least it doesn't stop me from taking all of my shit back. Gotta be careful not to take away Vasco's ammo, though. And I think I already did. Shit. I forgot which one he actually needs. Fuck.
I am relieved you have given up on carrying everything yourself.
Fuck, which one does Vasco actually need? I got to check. Because I forgot. Vasco ammo Starfield. This is annoying. 3 kilovolt laser. Okay. Is it like Skyrim that he only needs one of it? Yes, it apparently is just like Skyrim. So, Vasco, have exactly one ammo. Well, hello, Clay. Thank you for the raid. How are you doing? Playing a bit of Starfield. Doing a bit of space scavenging. Okay, I want to sell this.
Advisable
Okay,
to
thank
leave
you.
some things behind.
You got a bug in you from 7 days. Ah, yeah, 7 days can get very addictive. I can, as the previous stream can, the previous streams can attest. I can spend hours digging a hole. The other day I was digging a hole. It was a beautiful, beautiful hole, perfect hole. It was tremendous. It had stairs and everything. And when I turned around, there was a cop and a few of those zombies that had busted down the door and were going down the stairs at me. And this was basically a big hole with stairs going down. So yeah, I died. Not good. Not good. Okay. No, I don't want any Grendels. I should keep at least one physical ammo thing. Ripshanks can be sold. Fancy Ripshanks still not better. Okay, I'm gonna keep one Maelstrom and the Rattler. In case I run out of energy. Oh yes, the cops, exactly, Clay. The cops were infringing on my excellent hole. Couldn't have said it better myself.
Hey, what can I do for you?
You. Well, have fun having dinner with your grandma, Clay. See you on the next multiplayer then. Um, kind of want to keep, I guess, that airborne. I'm guessing that airborne means oxygen level, so I'm gonna keep it. Here. Ooh, hazmat suit, fancy. And it seems to be better in almost every way except physical. But yeah, I will wear it. Let's click the grenades, sell the mines. 8. I'm gonna keep you all, or I'm gonna sell the food. It doesn't really restore that much health. Unless it has, if it just restores health, I'll sell it. If it has, like, plus 6 carry capacity for 5 minutes, that is useful. I will keep it. Spice Wardens, no thank you. You I can sell. You I keep, and you I keep. Okay, what else do I have here? Notes. Okay, let's sell the books. And finally, sell the junk. Only 35 for a gold statue? I'm being robbed here. Okay. You're out of credits. Fine. Apparently I have resources on my inventory that should not be happening. It needs to be on the ship inventory. Fortunately, I have to get inside the ship. Okay, resources, all I use go to the ship, please, and thank you. And I'm no longer over encumbered. Perfect. What I think the game so far, Clay, it's pretty cool. It's got the aesthetic is really great. The graphics really give me a Fallout 4 feel, minus the apocalypse, which kind of makes sense. It's very much Fallout 4 graphics, but the feel is pretty cool. Gameplay wise, it's fine. Combat is interesting. Ship combat, I haven't done enough to get a feel for it yet. There's a couple of controls that are a bit clunky if you're on mouse and keyboard. I'm assuming it's because they made it thinking about console players. Otherwise, we are pretty much at the beginning of the game. We haven't done much yet, story-wise. It's pretty much a Bethesda game. For all that is good and bad about it. Haven't encountered any major bugs yet. This is a pretty city. I don't like the fog effect, though. Kinda looks like shit, making everything gray. New Atlantis information. Welcome to New Atlantis. I've done enough reading this stream.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Oh my god, free public transit, what luxury. Mast District, please. But of course, it is not a train. The only kind of public transport capitalism builds. It's not a train. Yeah, Clay, it's very much not dystopian enough for Blade Running vibes, I don't think. It's way too clean.
The water is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
See, there's trees and renewable energy. This isn't Blade Runner. Yeah, the mist kinda, I guess the mist kinda would give Blade Runner vibes. It gives more Mist vibes. As in the Stephen King novel. And subsequent amazing film.
Runs a tight ship at the Office of Interstellar Affairs.
That mist kind of makes me feel like some kind of eldritch horror is gonna come out of it and grab my whole family.
Here we are, the lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside. Captain, Constellation will be waiting.
No new dialogue. Oh shit, I'm naked, aren't I? I didn't equip the suit. I'm walking around naked.
Captain,
okay.
Everyone will be in.
No longer naked, I'm wearing the spacesuit. But I am not wearing anything underneath the spacesuit, which I now have remedied.
Just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Thank you, Vasco.
You really think what I'm suggesting is so outlandish? All the phenomenon we see out in the stars, and what I'm saying is the most impossible. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
He gave me my ship. It's mine now. Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit he uses.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
This character model reminds me of... I was trying to place the face. The face kind of reminds me of Emilia Clarke. Now that I think about it. How many times has this happened? Who else has had these visions?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
The thing?
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that...
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence.
Yeah, it seems like there will be more pieces.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
Hello there.
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
And how much do you know about the artifacts? What are they?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
You want me in Constellation? What does that mean? What's expected?
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Sure. Let's see where this goes. Tell me what's happened next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us.
Is it money?
In
It better be
addition to
money.
credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability? You'll need it out in the field anyway. Just mind your head.
Nice. Is the backpack better than the one I have right now? Huh. It takes away airborne and radiation. I'm guessing... I have no idea what the fuck that airborne is supposed to be. But sure, let's get the Constellation backpack. I'm almost over encumbered again? With what? Exactly. What, pray tell, is over encumbering me? skill point available, though. Is there a carry more shit skill point? Okay. Buy for 5% less. Scavenging. Optional zoom to hand scanner. Okay, tech. Okay, yeah. Let's get better lockpicking then. Can attempt to hack advanced locks. And can take 2 auto attempts. Sounds fine.
We've always considered ourselves explorers, but this really is uncharted territory, isn't it? That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built
Walter
decades ago.
Stroud. How may I assist you?
It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
Checking in, seeing how you're doing.
At present, all systems are functioning well within established parameters.
Right. Well then, keep up the good work.
Of course. I have been given no alternate instructions.
You stay there, Vasco. Till I come pick you up.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room.
I don't know of this reason which you speak of.
You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Can I steal all of the wines? Yeah, I'm almost encumbered. Dracula. Steal the books instead. Wait for me. I was just committing theft.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet,
nice.
and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy.
Okay, what's in my room? Chronomark watch case. I do not want to haul around a watch case. Storage. Deck, already looked at it. Not much here, is there? Other than storage, of course. Not going to go into other people's rooms because that is rude. I'm not that much of a loot monster.
It's been quieter around here ever since we were able to live on the eye full time.
Where does this lead? Crafting, crafting room. And I'm encumbered again. There is all the stuffs. Cannot hide from me stuffs. This is the well. Gotta say, this doesn't look great. Okay, this looks big, so we'll come back when we have time. Still have to explore inside. And the well looks... But I gotta say, the well looks more like the sewers. Fancy... I must lockpick. I want fancy spacesuit. Must level up lockpick so that I can get fancy spacesuit. Whose room is this? Interesting. It might be a kid's room. I'm not gonna steal from a kid. Up we go. Catch my breath, because that's the thing. When you're over encumbered.
Captain.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects. Ever since I got here, this has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh gosh, no. I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Well, let me know how I can help you learn more.
Well, right now, nothing's off the table. Metallurgical analysis, chemical composition, I'm looking at everything. One thing I'm really trying to improve is my overall database of xenobiology. I don't know if it will help in this case, but the more we know about, well, everything, the better off we are, right? Speaking of, if you're going to be out there looking for more artifacts, you're bound to come across some interesting specimens. Anything organic, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
Your thing? What kind of stuff? Got it.
There's a galaxy chock full of resources. The more data I have, the more thorough an analysis I can do. And if it sweetens the deal, I can pay. Pretty well, too. Walter's pockets may not be bottomless, but they are pretty deep.
So Walter can pay, not you. Got some organics for you.
Anything I can learn from is a help.
Do I have organics? Yes, this sounds like... Surely. Okay, so you just buy anything that's organic? Apparently. Okay, let's leave it be for now. I was wondering about other types of exploration work besides the artifacts.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Oh, mission board. Got it. The vision I saw, what do you think it was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of something. An energy surge, some other phenomenon.
And Barrett saw something too?
He did. At the time, well, it's Barrett. We weren't sure if he was kidding around. Clearly, he wasn't.
So there's a reasonable explanation.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay. Now that this has happened to both you and Barrett, we can know to maybe expect it in the future. Be a little more prepared. We're all in this together now, right?
Sure thing. How long have you been working on all of this?
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this. Stay safe,
Thank you
okay?
for your time. Where is this job board you mentioned?
I hope you are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Common area, probably? It's the exit burn, so I want to go back inside. I was exploring the lodge. Take me back inside, please. Someone else's room. Of course I'm gonna steal. Good enough, trust me. Although Constellation's relevance has been subject of much debate amongst the New Atlantis intelligentsia, the disappearance of founder Sebastian Banks was a blow most felt the organization couldn't survive. In fact, Constellation's disbanding seemed imminent, until member Chloe Bao changed her vote in the 11th hour, thus ensuring the group's continued operation, at least for the time being, as well as her unexpected appointment to the position of chair. Sure, those two things have nothing to do with one another. That is why, my esteemed peers, I beseech you do not forgo the dreams of humanity, only to plunge civilization into an endless nightmare. The settled systems stand once more on the brink of war, and for what? A dispute over space? The cosmos is infinite, and yet, like our earthbound ancestors, we have become selfishly obsessed over what we consider ours. At our core, are we a race of conquerors, of warriors? No, my friends, if nothing else, humans are explorers. So let us continue exploring. Now is the time to venture beyond the imagined borders of the settled systems and fulfill the dreams of humanity. For if we continue down this path, funding only war and not exploration, I feel there will be no one left to remember why we fought in the first place. I mean, I think plenty of humans will tell you that one man's exploration is another man's... There's plenty of other men's war and conquering. I'm not gonna steal a diary. Or I'm gonna steal a diary. Don't steal the fancy compass. Steal the book. Steal the sextant. A lot of navigating themed stuff. Bathroom.
Bet you never expected to end up involved in something like this.
Never mind me stealing from you. I have a mission to go to Luna, apparently. One man's garbage is another person's good garbage. Ah, yes, exactly. Thank you, Play. Was there aluminium inside a medkit? Why was there aluminium inside a medkit? Economic meltdown. Sounds like a cool band. Anything interesting? More exploring. Yes. But totally not stealing from the people who just gave me a place to crash. I'm exploring. This is a foundation for exploration, isn't it? I am exploring other people's stuff. I still haven't seen this job board you speak of. Probably in the common room. Right? Need to breathe. Need to get my oxygen back because I'm over encumbered. Did you have 3 copies of Nicholas Nickleby all stacked on top of one another? Okay, already been here.
Lately, I find myself spending more and more time here. Business has appealed to me, but this.
I am at your service, Captain.
Okay, what's over here? Fine, I'll stop for a minute and breathe. Just a minute. Steal all of the books. I wish there was a... I'm pretty sure there was... that Skyrim showed you before you picked up a book whether or not you had already read it. If not, there was definitely a mod that did that.
For both our sakes. Okay then.
Wish this had the same thing.
Okay with it.
Yeah, I have no idea where the hell this job board is supposed to be. Walter.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
I've been called worse.
Still doesn't excuse it. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Just watch the grumpiness in the future. Glad to be here.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment. Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances, the whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is. I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Yes, self-reliance, just like me, Walter, who probably inherited my company from my daddy or something. That kind of self-reliance, isn't it, Walter? Uh, this isn't what I'd expect to find a CEO.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home, as much as anywhere else.
So what you're telling me is that you, as CEO, don't do that much labor. Interesting. I wonder where the value comes from. What's your role in Constellation?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
Ah, yes, Clay, and definitely, and you have a limited amount through your life, so you must conserve it. For fuck's sake.
I'm not getting any younger here.
Yeah, I've noticed this on another playthrough. They are very quick. The NPC tells you that you haven't been responding like way too quickly. Do you think the vision I had has any meaning?
Up until very recently, I'd likely have dismissed it as, I don't know, hallucinations. But now, I'm not sure what to think. I don't suppose you have a history of this sort of thing, do you?
Oh, sure, I see lights and hear music all the time. Non-stop party in my head.
Well, clearly the sarcasm center of your brain is intact. I'm no scientist. I leave that to the likes of Barrett and young Noel there. But I think we can all agree there's something unusual going on here. Frankly, this is the most exciting thing that's happened in years.
What kind of company is Stroud Eklund?
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days. Until next time.
Ah, yes, I remember another rich cunt who spared no expense. It involved dinosaurs and did not end well. Where's the other guy? Exactly, Clay. It's amazing how these guys spare no expense and then things tend to go wrong.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
So these artifacts all came out of caves?
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Exactly, Clay. It's that efficiency they're always talking about. What do you make of the visions I saw?
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but you know, if the label fits.
If it meant something, I didn't understand it.
Okay, that's alright. Maybe you weren't supposed to. Maybe it'll make sense later. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
So what brought you to Constellation?
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Interesting.
Take care of yourself.
This belongs in a museum. What do you mean inaccessible? I want to steal the gun. Me steal the gun. Damn it. What happens if I jump inside? There seems to be normal gravity over here.
I hope Barrett makes it back to us.
Does Vasco have anything to say?
Captain, now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary. Also, given the likelihood that you will be out in unsettled space, it might be beneficial to go over exploration outpost development, in case you ever need to build a base for field research.
Outpost development, what do you mean?
The exploration of an unknown planet can be a major undertaking. By building an outpost, you will be able to construct scanning equipment, resource extractors, and defenses. It is even possible to set up multiple outposts capable of manufacturing, allowing you to build advanced equipment.
What kind of advanced structures could I build?
The scan booster is the most obvious, as it will enable you to detect landmarks and other points of interest from further away. Beyond that, extractors will allow you to collect raw materials of various types, while fabricators enable the manufacturing. A particularly prosperous outpost may even warrant the construction of cargo links, allowing you to share resources between other outposts you have built.
Fancy. How do I know if a planet has the resources I need?
A planetary scan will reveal the presence of key inorganic resources. although rarer elements will be harder to find without training. And while a scan may detect the presence of life on a planet, you will have to analyze the native plants and animals yourself to know what compounds they produce.
Sounds useful. I'll try it next time I touch down on the planet.
The blueprints you need to construct an outpost should already be on your watch. It will automatically connect to any available materials for construction in your ship's cargo.
Do you miss Barrett?
My primary function has been to support and protect Barrett during his travels. I am currently unable to do so. That is as capable as I can be of missing anyone. I believe Barrett would find your question amusing.
I'm glad you take your job seriously.
My methods of achieving my primary goals are dictated solely by my programming and are not subject to the same whims as humans. Even if I wished it, I could not approach it any other way. Also, I am incapable of wishing.
How long have you been a part of Constellation?
I arrived along with many material goods purchased by the group's previous chair, Malcolm Livingstone. Despite several significant system replacements and upgrades, I have been online for 43 years.
Well, been working a while. Okay. Let's go talk to Sarah. It might progress the plot further.
Sarah is the best possible person to be running Constellation at a time like this. Focused, no nonsense, and dedicated.
Thank you for interrupting, Walter.
So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Well, sure. I've asked this question millions of times, but let's ask again. What is Constellation? What do you do?
We're explorers. Humanity has always hunted for knowledge in the unknown. We just take that a little more seriously than others. We were founded decades ago by a man named Sebastian Banks. He wanted a small group of people from all corners of the settled systems dedicated to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. Another great secret the universe is asking us to unravel.
See, it's kind of a problem with that plan. If you want, out there is pretty big. And if you want to figure out what is out there, a small group of people is probably not the best. How well known is Constellation?
I don't know what you've heard, but I can imagine. First of all, I think you can dismiss any stories about us no longer existing. I don't believe in smearing our name everywhere we can. Exploring the universe, charting the unknown, that's what counts. Besides, having a little mystery gives us room to maneuver. A fixed reputation could fence us in a lot of ways.
What do you know about the artifacts?
Not much, but you've seen them for yourself. It doesn't take a lot to realize we're dealing with something extraordinary. Just what that is, we'll have to figure out. It's what we do.
Great. I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
UC Vanguard?
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Other people have artifacts?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Have to admit, I'm excited. My first mission.
Felt the same way when I started too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Yeah, what did I get out of this anyway? Constellation have a salary?
You mean besides the ship, the robot, and a place to stay all rent-free?
Yeah, exactly.
We do have some funds we can disperse from time to time. Not to mention, I think we can get you a proper suit. We're explorers. We keep a lot of equipment on hand for that purpose. So the more you work with us, the more we can share what we have.
Sounds fair. Yep, you and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
I don't know why you're telling me this. You don't care if I steal as long as I don't get caught? Understood?
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
But that stroll... Sure, that stroll is gonna have to be left for next stream, which I am planning for Friday. So not much to wait. Tonight was supposed to be the Crusader King stream. It was replaced by Starfield. Starfield will now probably be streamed on Fridays from now on. So thank you all very much for watching. Please do remember to follow, subscribe if you can. Anyone watching the VOD on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please do like, comment, subscribe, do everything that makes the algorithm happy. I will see you all next time.